and gentlemen, this match is one fall. First from Moscow, Russia, weighing in at 113 kilos, Ivan Koloff. And his opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 205 pounds, David Sammartino.
Well, let's get rolling, ladies and gentlemen, right away, and what a collision this one promises to be, as the Russian bear, Ivan Koloff, viciously attacking David Sammartino before the bell. This is a feud that has raged for a long, long time. It started when Ivan Koloff defeated David's father, Bruno Sammartino, many years back. And David Sammartino in a deep, deep, serious state right now, as the Russian bear has absolutely taken him by storm and devastated him from the opening bell. Reversal!
Oh my gosh. David Sammartino charged. He's a little dazed. He's trying hard. Ivan Koloff has smothered him. Look at the tenacity and recovery of this young man.
Oh, baby. In for the cover. Count of 1, 2. Oh. Referee a little bit out of position. You talk about a match that could main event any arena, anywhere. David Sammartino.
I have never seen David Sammartino in better shape.
Oh, he looks great.
No body fat whatsoever. He's lean. He's fast. Ivan Koloff is a consummate professional. You know, the Russians have training methods that are very advanced. He comes out here, he was motivated when he hit that ring.
Oh. He hit that ring like a hurricane, attacking David Sammartino from behind, but now David in control with that hammerlock on truly one of the legends in professional wrestling. There is not a wrestling arena in the world that has not seen Ivan Koloff over the years. He has held every major title imaginable in this sport, and he would like nothing better than to put an end to the career of David Sammartino here in the IWA.
It's amazing. These people are really getting with David Sammartino. It's great to hear, you know, that Ivan Koloff stands for everything anti-American, and he's taking it out on this young man. And it's going to be a true test of David Sammartino's character. Right back to the arm. Beautiful arm drag. The Russian bear came in swinging with both arms, hitting David Sammartino. And now he's smart, taking that left arm and trying to incapacitate it.
You know, Terry, you mentioned something very, very important. With all the talk about détente and everything else, the United States and the Soviet Union getting along much better than they have in years. One man that does not subscribe to any of that is Ivan Koloff. His anti-American sentiments, his hatred for this country has not changed one bit over the years.
Now, you think a guy that's been around like Ivan Koloff that has every trick in the book would mellow out a little bit, but it seems like he's getting meaner and nastier, and he knows every trick in the book to go with that bad attitude. David Sammartino's tying him up and laying on him. I don't know. I'd love to see David Sammartino win. I know it's not my place to say that, but it's just the way I feel, because Ivan Koloff stands for everything I don't believe in. I love the United States, and if a guy like him doesn't love it here, well, he can leave any time. Compliments of any airline or...
Has not changed one bit over the years.
Now, you think a guy that's been around like Ivan Koloff that has every trick in the book would mellow out a little bit, but it seems like he's getting meaner and nastier, and he knows every trick in the book to go with that bad attitude. David Sammartino's tying him up and laying on him. I don't know. I'd love to see David Sammartino win. I know it's not my place to say that, but it's just the way I feel, because Ivan Koloff stands for everything I don't believe in. I love the United States, and if a guy like him doesn't love it here, well, he can leave any time. Compliments of any airline or bus or boat or however. If he can walk, for all I care.
Well, you know, that's the strange part of it all. Koloff, who professes to hate this country, certainly makes no bones about the fact that he's making a lot of American dollars, and he certainly embraces capitalism when it puts food on his table. But let's not shortchange David Sammartino in that ring. Focusing an awful lot on Ivan Koloff. David Sammartino has not been in this profession too many years, but boy, I'll tell you, the apple did not fall far from the tree. His father, Bruno, one of the greatest wrestling legends of all time, and David has learned his lessons well.
And you know, it's got to be tough having a father like Bruno Sammartino, his the living legend in professional wrestling. Everybody's going to measure him by his father, and a lot of guys would have given up a long time ago saying, hey, I'm not my dad, I'm not going to try to be like my dad, but David Sammartino is doing a great job being himself, and he's making his own mark in this sport.
Look at that expression on the face of Ivan Koloff. He is flabbergasted and frustrated.
And ugly.
Well, that too.
You see the battle scars of many, many years of wars in the squared circle, and you see his face. I mean, this guy is not afraid of getting hurt if he thinks he can get his shots in.
Ivan Koloff could go to your local supermarket and climb in among the hamburger and the chopped beefsteak, and you'd never be able to pick him out. I'll tell you, he has been through so many wars in this business. And David Sammartino, tenacious as he is, and you made a very interesting point. When David first got into this business, his physique was not nearly as chiseled as it is now. Let's be honest, he had a lot of baby fat, I guess is the term, powerful as they come. But look what he has done to that physique.
Well, he told me in the back when we were talking, he just said he was stronger then, but he felt like carrying 50 extra pounds around. It was like carrying a 50-pound pail of just sand or just an extra weight. And, you know, from here you can see where Ivan Koloff scratched his back in the beginning of the match, the welts coming up. I mean, just stuff like that isn't going to pin you, but it's annoying. It gets on your mind, and it's just a thing where a guy tries to inflict as much pain, punishment, embarrassment on a guy, and Ivan Koloff knows every trick of those. And I admire David Sammartino. The people are cheering him on. He's using every part of his body as a weapon, which you need to do. Oh, thunderous chop to the chest.
And again, my God.
His hand's got to be sore, but I don't think as sore as Ivan Koloff's chest.
Chest first into the turnbuckle and again into a quick arm drag. David Sammartino in control over the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff. The greatest wrestling action in the world, ladies and gentlemen, brought to you each and every week with the IWA on Sports Channel America. What a main event in any building in the world, this one. David Sammartino carrying on that family tradition, continuing to wave that banner for the Sammartino name, and he has the Russian Bear in some serious world of hurt right now.
You know, we were talking about the scars on Ivan Koloff's face and the wars he's been in, and you have to be honest and give credit where it's due. This guy's been around wrestling a lot of years, had a lot of injuries, and is still in the sport as one of the top competitors. And you got to say, well, what makes this guy tick? I mean, he goes and goes and goes. He never gets tired, and I mean, the guy is nonstop motion, and he's got that attitude where he doesn't care what you do to him as long as he can sink his teeth into you, and that's the scariest kind of guy to wrestle.
You can beat on Ivan Koloff all day long, and he'll keep coming back for more. Boy, when a promoter can sign Ivan Koloff's name to the dotted line, and look at Sammartino.
You notice he didn't waste any time. Ivan Koloff went to the ropes, which is legally out of bounds. And a lot of guys would have said, well, he's in the ropes, I better let him out. David Sammartino, too smart for that, said, I got this guy's arm in bad shape. I'm going to work him over a little bit. He's thinking I'm going for that arm, so I'll gut punch him a couple times. That arm will come down, and I'll get it. And he did just that. He's got him hammerlocked beautifully.
You know, Terry, just a moment ago, we had a shot of the entire hit. Now, there it is again. Look at Ivan
What would you do if your daughter said, huh, Dad, my date's here, and he showed up?
I'd move to another county.
Woo! Well, you don't think he's turned to run away from too many fights, have you?
Oh, definitely not. Looks like a Greyhound
thumb to the eye.
Ran over that head and backed up and did it again. And now Koloff with that Russian assault.
He's on the lighter man. It's what we were talking about earlier. Those kicks are right to the solar plexus. Now he's got his full weight on David Sammartino's throat, and there's nothing to protect your breathing there. If the guy gets on that throat, and every wrestler's got a strong neck, but it's from the other side, not the front. Right back to the throat.
Gee. Took him down with that chokehold and drilled the back of his head to that canvas.
That's a twofold move. You think about your throat, so you try to protect it, and he drives the back of your head into the mat. Ivan Koloff knows every dirty trick in the book, and he'll use every one of them that he gets a chance to use. Now, right here, he's got the tights behind. See, the referee sees the tights, but doesn't see the choke, and you can pull a guy's tights and not hurt him. But that choke to the throat, he's not getting the oxygen, he can't breathe. Smart, smart wrestling. And David is tired, and when you can't get your breath, you go out, you pass out.
You talk about a consummate veteran in this sport. There's a perfect example. Ivan Koloff with two illegal maneuvers at the same time. The referee could only call one, and Ivan got away with that chokehold. David Sammartino, he's in trouble. I don't know how long these two have been going, but it has been give and take right from the opening bell, even before the bell.
Nobody's asking quarter, and nobody wants. They're saying, give me your best shot, because I'm going to give you mine. Let's see what you got. David Sammartino, you don't think he's strong after losing all that weight?
A yank of the hair as Koloff was going down in that test of strength.
That hair's a great handle. I mean, it just gives you leverage. Oh, my gosh.
Right in front of our microphone now, ladies and gentlemen. I don't like the looks of this. He's eyeballing our table.
On the table.
Oh, geez. Right on top of our table.
Get back in the ring.
And again, a second time. Oh, this is too much. He is grinding the face of David Sammartino into the table.
Somebody's glasses ate it. Oh, my gosh,
man.
what a shot. Kick to the face. My gosh, it's a street fight.
Holy mackerel. I got to backtrack. They've taken it to the floor. At least Ivan Koloff has decided that the ring floor, the arena floor, is another field of battle.
He didn't do well in the ring. He's smart.
Oh, man.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Excellent.
Jeez.
This table comes down on me. I know I'm out of here.
Well, I won't be far behind, pal.
Come on,
I can
David.
tell you
Give
that.
it back to him.
Big kick to the right to the chest. And a series of rights. Those jabs. Irish whip into the ropes.
Are these guys ever going to get tired?
Oh.
My gosh.
Big butt, big backdrop. Koloff way up into the ring lights on that one.
Right into his throat. Excellent move.
Count of 1, 2. Oh, man.
Now Ivan Koloff keeps getting up. What do you have to do to get a guy like this to stay down? David Sammartino's got to be thinking that. Beautiful suplex. Maybe that's the move to keep him down.
Count of 1 again, 2.
Too strong. The Russian is too strong.
Oh,
Looks like Ivan's head's been cut for
he
hitting
is
that
split
post.
wide open. You bet he is.
He doesn't care. I'll bet you $10. Keep coming is what he's saying. Give it to me. See? You think you got him?
Wait a minute now.
Feet on the ropes. The referee's checking his shoulders. The referee was doing his job, checking his shoulders.
No.
Smart wrestling on Ivan Koloff's part. The referee's job is to